Rip City, rip City, rip City, rip City. Yo, how many mics do we rip on the daily? Some say many, some say many.
What's poppin', everybody? Brenboy with the Rip City Basement, bridging the gap between hip-hop fanatics' demand to hear technique and Portland's electronic obsession. Today, I'm hanging with my man, Freddie Lane. What's poppin'?
Oh, snap. We finally here.
We finally did it,
we
bro.
We finally did it, dog.
Man, we've been trying to link up for a minute and a half.
A minute and like 2 halves, probably 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
If my math is correct, it's around 2 minutes.
Yeah, about 2.5 minutes, maybe 3.
Yeah,
I don't
something
know.
like that.
That shit's crazy. How you been, man? You been good?
Man, I've been great. I just released that video today,
Yes,
the same
you
thing
did.
video.
Yes, you did.
I'm gassed about that, bro. I'm like popping my own
I watched
collar.
it like 2 times, while I was doing the worskies,
Yeah.
And booty.
Yeah, you
Come
feel
on
me?
now.
He
Come
said
on now.
booty.
That was. I fuck with the song. I fuck with you, but like,
Yeah.
I like that video. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cold. And now you out here, bro. You really out here making moves, bro. When you come to Portland, bro, I feel like there's like several artists on the come up, at least in my book, that I'm like, oh yeah, no, they already gone. You know what I'm saying? You definitely one of them, bro.
Respect,
yeah,
bro.
of course. G.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. You already know. It's just facts. I ain't saying nothing but facts.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do, is talk some facts, talk some shit, talk a little bit about what you got going on with your music.
Shit.
You dropped a video recently,
I did,
too.
bro. I did. That shit's sitting at 3K. It's easily my highest video. I'm on the come up, too. And Escape, man. It was my first time, like, being on, like, a real set and, like, being around just, like, a person with a vision, a director. And we had storyboarded it out. It was cool because Homeboy can draw, too, so that was dope. Like seeing, like the different frames and shit.
Yeah.
And then just being on set with, the other the lady in the video who played like the ghost demon chick. Like, she was like a dance instructor at the studio that we shot at. So that was cold because, she got to like just, we got to chop it up and, she got to be in the video and we got to dance and everything. So it was just cool. A lot of firsts for me, obviously not the last.
Hell yeah.
But, that shit was cold, man. It was cold. I'm definitely looking forward to making more, bigger budgets or, smaller budgets. Really just depending on like the vision and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, all that shit's cold. Thank you for asking me, bro. Escape, man. You can find that shit on the YouTubes, bro. Honestly, on all platforms and shit. Like, if you want to catch the video, you're gonna watch on YouTubes.
I know your YouTube page. That's where you're really like making moves,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Leaps and bounds
It's
on the
cool,
YouTube
man. I
page.
appreciate you, man. Gonna cheers it up. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
We
You got a drink, man.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
no,
cheers
y'all say
without
cheers
drinking.
and then you say.
I was told that's like bad luck, dog.
I almost
You know what I'm
died just
saying?
then. No, I
We
couldn't
don't
do
know
it.
what would have happened,
Yeah,
bro.
I would have lost all my subs, bro. All my subs and all my hits. Yeah, no, me and my brother, man, we are on the YouTube channel for about a year, and like he was doing like fitness vlogs and shit. My brother's light skin, swole as hell, and then yeah, we just started doing reaction videos, and I just led like skits and like more homies just reacting and shit. It's always fun. That's my favorite thing about it. It's like approaching like 26K. Sitting over 5 mil views, man. I'm not flashing. I'm just saying we're putting a lot of work on that shit, bro. So like it's cool because like even I had to learn how to edit and shit like that for like the videos. We just did the habanero challenge and shit. It's all fun stuff, all challenges and all like reviews and shit. I'll be chilling watching anime with my homies and shit. And we'll just be like, go and pop the camera on. So it's cool, man. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
That's tight, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about the challenge. How did that come about?
Bro, okay, so like I was like, we need to do more shit for the channel, and I was thinking like peppers, because there was also the hot chip challenge I did my brother too, and so I just like we had jalapenos, and so I just did that, and that hurt. I died, and then we did the habanero, and that shit hurt even worse. But I died, but like I didn't like die as bad as like the other. I'm not calling y'all out. You're gonna watch this, but like not calling out, but like they definitely did. Yeah, I got the camera and shit. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. But yeah, man, no, we have a lot of fun on the channel, and both them shits is only gonna grow, man. Cause I mean, you can probably agree to this, but stay writing, bro. Stay in the studio, and just be consistent and make moves. It's just gonna pop, man. It's just been great to see like the reaction. Even I just put out like one of my favorite collabs thing I've ever done, like up to this point, and I think people are easily feeling that. It's called These Days with my homie King Elite. And I've been wanting to make a track with him. He's a up-and-coming artist out of Bama too. And like he did his thing on that, bro. Like it was dope. And like people are showing mad love for it. So it's cool to see like, again, there's a lot of firsts and shit, but like it's cool to see just kind of like that build. It's something you can definitely like, probably remember and shit. But like seeing like that organically take a life on its own, kind of like watching a plant grow, you know what I'm saying? It's just cool to see like people like share your shit, and you just get like notification after notification of like, just like I genuinely heard what you did and I fuck with it. And there's not really much like that, bro.
Right.
I mean, it's not, because, you know, you just go to work and shit like that and you do what you're supposed to and you get money for it. But like you create something organic and you like share it with people and they like honestly fuck with it, and you get on the newspaper and shit like that, and you get to make videos and shit like that. It's something special. There's something real special about that. And I think even the dude that like you had before, Kosher, like just like sitting there rapping for like RZA, that's just like, you know, like the first time him doing that, it's just like shit you can like be like, damn, and then you just like build off of it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like small victories, you know what I'm saying, that like you just build off of. It's cold. It's really cold.
There really is nothing like it. Like, people say business is business is business.
Yeah.
Music business is like this business, but it's like, man, yeah, that might be the case for like most things, but this music game is so different, you know. It's rewarding in other ways, and there's like longevity in certain plays, you know. You might not have a direct ROI with something right now, but you know that you're branding it, and you know you're gonna cash out in a couple years. You're doing this before then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and artists, creatives like us, like we have these long game plans. You probably got like a notebook full of stuff in your head, like ideas.
I wish I could tell you, we'd be here all night.
I know,
talking
that's
about
true.
like just everything we got planned, because, you know, visionary type shit. And like you were saying, man, just like, you know, there's no like set like roadmap for any of this, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of do this shit ourselves. And it's cool because kind of we have to kind of keep ourselves going when and like to keep investing into it too, and to like keep building off of it, like I was saying. Yeah, bro, nah, it's crazy, because I think the more I think about it, the more it kind of drives me. I don't really know how to like speak on it, but like every time like I make a move, it just like makes me think about like the next move. And every time I make a song, it just makes me think about like the next song. And before you know, you're sitting on like an album, and you're sitting on like all these different people that you met, and you're just like killing it. But you don't really like think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're too busy thinking about the next thing. And it's just like this cycle, and it's crazy to think about, bro.
You're not really checking the scoreboard as you're playing.
Nah,
you know?
because I mean, and like you kind of notice it along the way, because like, oh shit, I'm sitting here next to motherfucking Brenboy in an interview right now. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh shit, but after that, it's just like, well, what you want to do on top of that? You know what I'm saying? What do you want to build on top of that? How do you grow? How do you get to the next level? You know, because we. Again, you and me, major dreams, big dreams, you know what I'm saying? No one's going to stand in our way to get there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do we grow? I mean, it's just, we don't really got time to think about it almost.
Word. And that's like the thing about it, that I always get that question, like, people say, what's the best advice you can give to people, you know? And I'm always like, I laugh at that too, bro, because you want to know what my advice is?
What?
Always.
What?
And it always makes people like ask me more questions, like, what do you mean? This is what I always say. People say, Brenboy, you know, what would you say to some up-and-coming artists that in your position who want to do this? You know, what would you say to someone who wants to do this? What's some advice? Don't
do it, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't do it,
Don't do it, man.
Because you going to hate yourself.
You're
going to lose
man.
yourself. No, I feel that, though, man, because it's like you got to, I feel that, because you got to be. Everyone's going to tell you no. Everyone's going to tell you can't do this shit. Everyone's going to tell you to stop doing this shit, especially when you start getting good. And especially when you start, like, making money. Especially when you start making real money. When you start walking up, I'm not going to do the show unless it's like $400 or $500 or a stack. Or you sign and it's like 10, 100 racks, million racks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, especially in those big places. But it's like, if that's what you meant to do, bro. Like, you know, if you're like, I guess I'm going to keep on going because I can't, you know, first of all, fuck most people's opinions.
Word, exactly,
and like,
bro.
Yeah, fuck most people's opinions. But like, on top of that, if you're not like prepared for that, you know, I mean, obviously, like if you coming up, you're gonna be like, oh, you know, some of them hate comments, especially because everything's online now. Like, some of them hate comments, gonna get to you. But like as you're coming up, but it's like, again, like we've all faced. And I was talking about this with this artist that I'm doing like a duet with this wonderful woman named Bella, and for one of the albums I got, stack songs and shit. But we were talking about it, and I was like, she asked me kind of like a similar question earlier too, and I said, like, we've already had like adversity in our way, like growing up in our own individual way, where it be a woman or being a black dude or being a nerd or just being a dude trying to rap in Portland. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all faced our own adversity. So it's like we're already kind of used to it in a way. Like everybody's already telling you, no, you can't do shit because you black. Or you can't do shit because you a woman. Or you can't do shit because of this, that, and the other thing. Because you trans. Or because you gay and shit like that. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you already that and shit, you already deal with that every day, go ahead and get your money. You know what I'm saying? Because, like,
hey,
I would,
that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, don't. Like, if you want to do this, you're gonna do it no matter like.
Right. Exactly. That's always my message. Is like, all right. Hey, if you're asking that question, like me, I've never asked that question to other people because it's like, like you can give me some advice, but I'm going to do this regardless. Yeah. There's no way, there's no obstacle that's gonna stop me from it. So I don't need, you know what I'm saying? If if Brenboy tells you don't, and that makes you not do it, well then you're not cut out for it. The people people who give you a big middle finger and say, "Man, fuck this Brenboy guy. I'm gonna be bigger than him tomorrow." Those, I'm like, yeah, you heard the message correctly.
You heard the message correctly. You heard it from the source. You heard it.
Because you don't want to you don't want to live this life unless you are really about it. Like, you have to.
Up on that one, for real, because, like,
you have to be about it.
Every day, man. Every day. You probably work at this shit every day. I work at this shit every day, you know? Sometimes you got to take them breaks and shit like that. Sometimes you got to rest and recover. But, like, this is an everyday thing. Because, like, again, visionary type shit. The places we're trying to go. The places that we've been, like, people ask us all the time, like, well, how you do it, you know? But it's like, for me, I think, like, to answer your question, I think if I had to give any advice to a new artist, it's just, like, follow your heart, because there's gonna be a lot of times where, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the show for free, and then meet motherfucking, you know, so-and-so and end up going to so-and-so. Or, you know, you may feel like, nah, hell no, I'm not gonna do the show for free. Ain't nobody gonna come, or I'm not gonna, like, want to promote it or anything like that. Just like different shit that's gonna make you, like, just follow your heart and be true to yourself. Cause, like, you may have to sell some tickets to get your first show. You may have to stand up on the corner and pass out your CDs. Like, you gotta make those moves. But if it's not right, then don't do it, because there will be more opportunities that are gonna be more suited to you that you can really flourish with. There've been a lot of times where I haven't done a show for free, or I have done a show for free, or I've collaborated with a person, or I haven't collaborated with a person just because it didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow your heart. And 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the right move. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I can think of maybe on, like, one hand, maybe not even any hands, the amount of times where I've been like, yeah, nah, I probably should have done that. You know? And again, it's gotten me here, bro. And it's only going to get you to even more farther places, bro. Yeah, nah, you got to follow your heart more than anything.
What do you do personally to tap into that frequency of, like, following your heart?
Yeah, music stuff.
I'm here. I'm like, okay, I'm in my zone, you know, in the flow. What do you do personally to tap into that?
It's the music. It's the music more than anything. Yeah, like, right when you asked that question, the music popped up in my head. Because when I write, the only thing I'm listening to, I don't even really write when, like, my roommates are home and shit like that. Or if I know, like, they're all, like, busy and shit, I got no problem writing in the living room, you know, people are hanging out and shit like that, my headphones in. But it's gotta be a bubble, because I gotta get inside that shit, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, like, and I only pick out instrumentals or only collab with, like, producers if I know it's gonna get a reaction out of me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of artists can, like, speak on that, especially rappers and shit, because, you know, like, more instrumentals, but, like, even singer-songwriter, bro, like, instrumentals, I'll be up on like the internet and shit, just, like, sitting, you know, for hours, just trying to, like, get a reaction or not getting a reaction, you know, cutting shit, adding shit. And to really, like, hone in on, like, how to, like, make the song makes itself, bro. Like, it's like you listen to it and you find that melody, and then you get that chorus, get that fire ass chorus going, and then you drop them bars or you drop that melodies on them, bro, and it's just game over, bro. And then it's just like, how do we buff this up? How do we polish it? You know, how do we go back? Do we cut some stuff away and shit like that? But that's all that's after. But initially, it just starts with the beat.
It writes itself, you know. If you're listening to the beat, it'll tell you what to say. You got to stand up for it, you know. Music it's not a sit down sport, you know. If you're an instrumentalist, then yeah, maybe it is. But as a lyric writer, as a singer songwriter, you know, you got to be up. I feel this way. I'm not saying everyone has to be.
No.
But, you know, if you're standing up, when do people go to concerts? Are they sitting down?
Come
Not
on
typically.
now.
They're standing
Exactly.
up.
They
So
into it.
You stand up, you know.
And get up
when
there.
you're performing, do you have a mic like this or is it on a stand? Well, you know, that's how you need to be writing. Is
feel
like,
that.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
and the cadence of the beat is telling you what the rhythms to write. You know,
on
the words
now.
will come later. You just write the, you know, but and then things will come in and fill in the place, and you'll find out really what you need to say. You know?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
come on now. You
feel me?
watching it happen. You watching it
Yeah.
happen in front of you right now. Come on now. That's dope.
When you're writing though, like in your room and
Mhm.
everything by yourself, and
Mhm.
it's like, you know, you're just in that zone.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
there's some times where you write something and you just pop your collar like, come on, damn it,
Ooh.
I just,
Ooh.
yeah, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
just get that
I think
feeling.
I think I threw my folder last time. Like I like finished the song. Like I think I just like chucked that shit. It was like what the because like the way the chorus ended, it was like and I was like. I just chucked that shit, bro. It was cold. It was. I definitely get into it, and that'll even happen when I'm writing with other people, like in the room and shit, you know, because like you'll be making the beat, or like people will be writing to the beat in the room, you'll be like, oh, what you got and shit like that, you know, be like, oh, it's gonna be like blah 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 blah. Be like, oh, that shit's cold, bro. And it's like a collab. Collabs are dope for that reason because you get to share that experience with someone else, you know, and a lot of times it's kind of hard, like sharing what you're working on with people who don't really like get it or like get the vision or just like don't make music or whatever, you know, but like I got the song in the works and shit like that, so you just kind of end up just fucking with other artists, you know, end up spending a lot of your time with other people who are like, yeah, I got this verse that's open, you want to jump on it, or I got this beat, you want to see if you fuck with it. Just kind of end up how you end up spending the majority of your time and networking and other artists and shit like that too. It's been a ride, bruh. It's been a ride, cause like that's eventually all you do. You know, that's all you're doing is in the studio catching a vibe with producers and shit like that, and that's all you're doing is like songwriting and shit. You know, unless you gotta make your bread, bruh. I cannot stress this enough. If you are not, let me get on my shit. If you're not making music, if you're not making money to like invest in this shit, what are you doing? Make money, like trap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on now.
get a job, bruh.
Get a job,
Or just get a consistent line of shows going that you don't need to work. Or get a consistent line of merch that you need to work. Like, you don't need to work. You know, you can make money off your music without selling your records. You can make money by just selling your records. I can't stress this enough, bro. Like, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, if you need to, you need to. Like, I know people that are, like, crazy views, crazy numbers and shit like that. Still got 9 to 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? My little 3K video, bro. Biggest shit I ever got. Still my motherfucking 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit's gonna take off, bro. We got major visions and shit. I can't stress this enough, bro. Cause you gotta have money. You want people to mix your shit. You want people to promote for you. You want to collab with people that are bigger than you. You're gonna need money, bro.
Bro, that's real. You talked at the beginning of this. You said you were gonna come with the facts, and you ain't told a lie yet, bro. This is really like
Get your shit.
people want to know, like, I got a lot of advice, you know, and I still get advice to this day, and people will say, "Oh, you should do this." Oh man, you know, people are blowing up on TikTok. You should go on TikTok. Hey, YouTube's a really good place to go. Hey, you know what, man? You need to get your song on the radio. Hey, man, you know what? You just need to play more shows. Hey, if you toured more, it's like, man, oh, okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff people can tell you what to do. But at the end of the day, just like what you just said, you got to have a little bit of bread, and then any of those things. You know, you want to pay a TikTok influencer. All right, I'll do that this week. Next week, you want to run a playlist campaign. All right, I'll do that this week.
Boom.
You want to do a show, and you need, you know, gas to get there, and you know, all that stuff. It's a hotel. It's in a new city. Boom, you're paying to get there. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little bit of bread to do it. It's just not gonna work if you just have like $0. But even if you do have $0, there's still some things you can do.
I'm telling you.
You just got to get grimy as fuck.
And
you cannot you can't go to a club on Saturday.
Yeah. I don't think anybody likes a yes man. I don't think anybody likes to be like, oh, thank you for telling me that I should do this thing. Let me go and do that thing. There's a respect. You got to follow. I'm almost like what you said, where you were speaking on before you started talking about the money. Because, like everybody's always telling people, like, maybe because it's an art form or something, but people love telling, like, artists and shit how to live their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, if, like, oh, thank you for that advice. So perfect. I'm gonna go kill it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, thank you for telling me I should go perfect. You know, TikTok, obviously, but like TikTok. Thank you for telling me I should go get a TikTok. Boom. Now I'm famous. You know, now it's like, now that I got this TikTok, you think I'm gonna be famous? Like, it's like one decision. Like your advice is like, thank you, constructive criticism and shit. Like, always welcome to grow and shit, but not like, oh, just direct. I don't know, because I feel like I get a lot of that now too. That like a lot of people are like seeing what we're doing because it's starting to work and shit. And now people are like, I don't know, maybe think that they're trying to help or just low-key trying to insert themselves in this shit. But it's like, were you there when the shit wasn't working? you think that like that's the missing piece? I don't know, bro. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine. But I don't really listen to like what a lot of people say anyway, except if it's out of love. And if it's out of love, you can beat my shit to the grave. Like I've had, because I came up through rappers and shit. You know, I started rapping before I started like singing and shit like that. So I being in the studio, be like, what the fuck was that? You know, like laughing at your shit, ripping up your shit. Like, come on now, like this shit's not easy. He was talking about New York, bro. I could only imagine, bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, that's crazy. And I'm sorry for kind of like slurring a little bit. This is wine, bro. It's just good as hell.
Oh yeah, for real, bro. I already finished mine. I'm
savoring it.
And we done smoked some weed that Izzy rolled up and shit.
Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Izzy, for the treat.
I got something for you. Speaking of trees,
oh
man,
damn, yeah. I forgot, bro. I don't even know what's about to happen.
Check this out, y'all. Emerald Triangle.
Say a surprise for me.
Shout out to our sponsors, Emerald Triangle CBD, doing big things. It's an amazing brand, amazing company. This is some of the best flower that I've smoked. Like when it comes to CBD.
What? I gotta put this down.
Bro, yeah, for real.
What?
I wanted to give you this pre-roll here.
Hey, shout out to the fam, man. Shout out Emerald Triangle CBD.
You know?
Sour space candy. Brian, that's
shit's
cold.
Crazy,
hey, man. Much love,
yeah,
bro.
Absolutely, man.
Much love. Seriously, bro. That's cold.
I would give you this whole box, but this is just for promo.
No, yeah,
it's just a flash, just a flash,
demo,
you know.
Bro.
But yeah,
there's real tree in here. I'm gonna smoke this CBD right after I'm like doing like push-ups or something, get my lungs, lungs and like shoulders back. Chill. That's cold, man. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna smoke it yet. I'm gonna put this shit on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe. Go to the Lane Bros on YouTube, and I'm gonna review this shit, bro.
The Lane Bros. Is it the Lane Bros?
Yeah, it's the Lane Bros.
The Lane Bros on
LANE
YouTube.
Bros, like Mario.
That's dope.
But yeah, man. And you want me to plug my shit or something?
Plug your shit,
all
man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna plug this shit first. Emerald Triangle. That's the first and foremost. That's love right there. You see that? All right. So check this out, man. I got a couple tracks out. Escape. Back on up unless you wanna die. Ooh. I was listening to that all day, bro, at the 9 to 5. So back on up and Escape. There's also a video for Escape. The album, I ain't been talking about it much because I want that photo shoot to drop first. You know, I want that photo shoot because I got a mask. But this is gonna be kind of like this is like kind of like an interview almost for it. That dude was on a college radio run, man. Yeah. That's cold. That's cold because I forgot this is gonna be on the radio. That's cold too. Man. But Kaiju is the name of the album, and it's gonna be on the way. I guess we dropped like 2 tracks for it already. Back on up, those are the singles, and then Escape got the music video. I'm probably gonna drop like 10 more low key because it's a big ass album. Yeah, it's like 20 tracks and like 20 some tracks, probably around 20, easy. And then so probably like 10 more songs on the way. Probably drop this shit in spring. You know, I want this shit to be perfect first, and then of course we got that photo shoot and probably some more music videos on the way for it too, which I'm really looking forward to. And then from there, I actually got some big news coming on. I can't speak about it yet, but like, you know how we were talking about taking that shit to the next level, bro. That shit might be going to the next level, bro. So we might have some big news on the 9th, and you can just, you know, follow me on the social medias, Freddie Lane, the Lane Bros on for the other Instagram. Lane Bros on the YouTube channel. And then, you know, obviously Freddie Lane for my YouTube channel, and then obviously all platforms too. If you ain't on all platforms right now, I
don't know what you're doing.
It's not hard. It's really not hard. This shit's crazy. But yeah, man, you got any more questions for him before we close the shit up?
Man, I just got a couple more. What's the big vision that you're seeing right now as far as like, you know, not like the next year, but like
that's a
big vision?
Big vision, I think, is to just do whatever I want when I want. with whoever I want. You know, if I want to make a movie with some big celebrities or some shit, like boom, that's money for it. You know, executive producer shit. If I want to make like the most cross-genre album with everybody that you've ever loved growing up, from Gorillaz to Anderson .Paak to Bruno Mars to myself and others and shit, I'm gonna do it.
Tight.
Like, I want, and it's just not gonna stop, obviously, you know, major shit. I want to do major shit with people who are also major, but also create a pathway for other artists to also get their shit out as well. I think it's also a big responsibility for artists is to make more art and make more other people art. So like a producer and shit like that. And just keep songwriting, bro. Songwrite for other people. Songwrite for myself. Songwrite for like different genres. Rap, pop, you know, blues, jazz, rock, like trap. Like it's any genre that like wants to fuck with Freddie. Like I feel like I can add something to it just because I've navigated through my whole life, like just with different genres and shit. And it's always been fun, bro. Nothing too crazy. I've never done like a country song or like a heavy metal song or anything like that. But I've done indie, I've done soul. I do a lot of funk. Like I do a lot of, that's what that escaping back on up is and whatnot. Okay. It's kind of like a big vibe of kaiju is like funk and pop and rap and indie and shit like that. Just kind of all coalescing into me, you know?
Tight,
and
man.
then, yeah, man. So, like, I'm kind of like a Gorillaz machine. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, my albums and my projects will, like, have, like, who knows kind of features on it, or who knows, like, the kind of beat. I want young people to, like, have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do next.
That's tight.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
You can't predict my sound. Don't even send me beats of what you think I'm going to like. Because you don't know what I'm about to like next year.
What's a Freddie Lane type beat sound like?
Yeah,
you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
you can't see me?
You can't see Brent.
Come on, man.
Where'd you go?
Hey, on the next time that you come through, I'm gonna have you play a couple songs for us.
Ooh, yeah. So I talked a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
On the
yeah.
next one though, because I want to do something like that, like an in studio performance.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's big. Yeah. I like how you made that dude rap too. Can I freestyle?
I would love if you freestyle.
All right, I'll freestyle.
Give me something here on the Rip City Basement, man. You know we get that exclusive shit. Come on.
Okay. All right. I don't need a beat. I'll just go, but like he did.
Just go, baby.
Fred Rock off the dome, but pants wet, cause I don't drive. Never went to my home, I went straight here. I got the vision clear with CBD, no robot shit like C3P. Oh my God, there he go again. If it's a sin to win, then if so, then the hell I go. I'm so mellow, but I wiggle like jello. Say hey to the fellow in camera 1 and 2. You didn't know, but Kosher Dills was a Jew. I had to spit it for the young nephews that had to come and see the vision clear and through. Something like a river, cause I flow and I shiver like silver around your neck. Oh, what the heck? I got no disrespect, but let me get it to you later. I had to savor the flavor, what I bite on the booty like a gator. You don't even know what I'm about to say next. I cast a spell of hex, no Alex, the Freddie Lane off the brain. Yeah, no chain yet, but I'm a triple threat, cause I act and I sang and I bust the flow too. You didn't even know that it was already through. Ooh. Off the dome.
Off the dome, baby. What you know about it, baby? Rip City Basement. Freddie Lane. Come
on, man.
Hey, I appreciate you kicking it with me, man.
Are you kidding me?
That was so much fun.
Nah, come on, man. This shit was my pleasure. My pleasure.
It was a long time coming, man. We finally got to do this.
You don't even know, bro. They don't know.
They don't know, man.
They will know, though. That's
cold. My guy, Freddie Lane. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, my name is Brenboy. Rip City Basement. Bridging the gap between hip-hop fanatics, demand to hear technique, and Portland's electronic obsession. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Much love.
Rip City, Rip City. Rip City, Rip City. Yo, how many mics do we rip on the daily? Some say many, many. Rip City, Rip City. Rip City, Rip City. Yo, how many mics do we rip on the daily? Some say many,